Okay, welcome to Festival of Media LATAM. As you can see, we've got lunch going on. The crowds have had a whole morning of content. I'm here with probably two of the coolest people here at this festival. Neither of them need to wear suits. I'm a bit jealous. But basically, these guys are from Loducca in Brazil. It's Daniel and Guga. They've just finished on stage in a session all about how media, digital and creative comes together as a collaboration. How do you think it went, guys?
I think it went good, though. Yeah, for our perspective, kind of looks good. I don't know if people like it or not. Maybe you should ask them. But for us, it was like a pleasure to be here and talk about the things that we are doing down there, and we are like the way that we are working there and share this experience is always good.
And you guys talked on stage about some global campaigns, basically, that you've kind of originated in Brazil and have kind of sprung around the world. Is that something that's becoming more and more prevalent? Do you think Latin America and Brazil in particular is starting to lead that media charge?
I hope so, but I think what happens is that these days you can't control what's going to be global or not, because the world is getting smaller in terms of media. So on the end of the day, sometimes you do something that's not exactly supposed to be global, and then the world embraces you. So that's the whole idea about mutation.
Yeah, and the other thing is like we always try to put ourselves that we're based in Brazil, just based. But we're working, like our work will spread globally because, as Danny said, like when we try to do something that kind of engage people in a digital environment, that will spread, that will be viral, and that will go to the world.
And what are the kind of key trends and insights you're seeing at the moment in media, in particular Latin America, and then how that's developing in the world, how the world is kind of looking at you guys? Is there some key trends and insights you've discovered over the last few 6 months?
Yeah, we discovered a lot, but we're not going to say here. It costs a lot of money, though.
You need to pay us.
This is our job. This is our business.
We sell this thing.
Exactly, sell this. Yeah, I'm not gonna send you for free. I'm not gonna. No. Just kidding.
But we can give the phone number for Loducca here.
Yeah, the phone number for Loducca. No, but of course, like for us, like the base thing is like, as we finish our presentation, the world right now, it's not about the digital. It's how human behave in a digital world. That's our key. That's our thing. It's like we don't have to think about the platforms, but how people react to the platform, how people react to tech, and then apply our concepts in that behavior with the mentality that we want to reach people. We're not using platforms. Platform is just a way to do it, but it's not the end of the campaign or the idea.
And as long as we cannot control people, we also cannot control the platforms. So on the end of the day, we're really worried about what's happening on society as a whole phenomenon. The platforms, the tools, the media formats, they should be all part of this whole movement in society. And that's the thing that we have really an eye on this.
And that's very interesting as well, because obviously social opens up that whole, actually the brand can get literally in the front row with the consumer. It's almost like they can touch the brand. And I suppose that's something that you guys work around, and that kind of human to human marketing. And I actually have a big question to ask, and you may not want to answer, but one of the big themes, and obviously happening across the whole media world, is programmatic and automation. And a lot of people are saying, creativity and automation can't come together. Well, I just wondered what your thoughts were on said subject.
Well, I think programmatic is still something that I always say, man, be careful. Because there are some research saying that at least half of what's sold on programmatic is not even seen, or even it's a robot or stuff. So we are on the branding business. We're not on the business of simply selling space. We are creating something for companies. Programmatic can be a great tool for many, many brands, and cannot be for another bunch of brands. So for us, it's a tool. And if it makes sense for that campaign, for that idea, great.
Absolutely, no, it's good. And we were really kind of inspired by your thing. I mean, obviously the Neymar stuff is quite impressive. I mean, did you have any idea of how big that was going to be?
Yeah, actually, we thought that this can be big, but not huge as it was. It was like, boom, like this go, the world embraced so fast that we're kind of, whoa, what? But again, it's like, this is what a lesson for us. It's like, always think that this can be huge. Always think huge, and then you put it down if you have it to. Of course, you don't have to say, this is gonna be huge, but you have to think. You don't sell it like a huge thing, but you have to think about it as a huge thing. Your plan has to be. So when it happens to be huge, you know how to maneuver. And if it's not that big, you also know how to do it because you just scale down. Because it's hard to rethink all your plans when the scale goes up, up, and up. So start it, aim high, and then you're getting down.
Absolutely, the higher you aim, you can only come down after, you're right. And you guys are around for the rest of the day and tomorrow. Are there any particular speakers or sessions you're desperate to see? Anyone kind of taking your fancy on the agenda?
Everything and the food. We're hungry.
Fine.
Yeah. And also like the chairman of our group will talk, will be super interesting. And of course we're gonna be there to see it.
Hey boss, I want a raise.
We're looking forward to you tomorrow at 11:30. Okay guys, wonderful, thank you very much. Now go get some food.
Thank you.
Cheers guys. Thank you man.